This is the beginning of the night shift, where you receive your duties and prepare for the long hours ahead. The parking lot is deserted as you arrive, the first step in taking over the night security duties. Swipe the access card and the door clicks open, leading you into the quiet, empty building. The day guard briefs you quickly, pointing out the duty list and any notes from the previous shift. The clock shows 10 p.m., marking the official start time of your overnight watch and patrol schedule. Your eyes scan the duty list, a detailed checklist of 20 items to verify throughout the building tonight. The supervisor highlights key areas on the map, ensuring you know every corner to check during your rounds. Empty hallways stretch ahead, silent and still, waiting for your footsteps to break the calm of the night. Sign the log sheet to officially record your arrival, a procedural step that starts the clock on your shift. Coffee steams on the desk, a small comfort to help you stay alert through the early hours of the night. A quick radio check confirms communication is active, with control responding that all systems are operational. Gear up with flashlight and keys, the essential tools for patrolling the dark, empty floors of the building. The flashlight beam slices through the dark, revealing details and shadows as you begin your first inspection. Start the first patrol, walking slowly down the hallway, checking each door and listening for any unusual sounds. On the monitors, camera feeds show nothing but stillness, a visual confirmation that the building is secure. Check the first fire exit, confirming it is securely locked and logging the status on your duty list. Mark the first item complete on your list, a small step in the long process of verifying security tonight. The pen moves across the paper, documenting each check with precision, creating a record for the shift report. Stand still and listen. The only sound is the steady hum of the building's systems, a sign of normal operation. Proceed to the next checkpoint, the routine of patrol setting in as you move through the quiet building. Unlock the office door. Sweep the interior with your flashlight and secure it back, noting the time in your log. The clock ticks past midnight, marking another hour of solitude in the empty building. Ascend to the second floor, the echo of your steps the only sound breaking the pervasive silence. Verify the camera is operational, a green light confirming it's recording the empty corridor. Take a short break to refuel, the coffee providing a brief warmth against the night's chill. Entering the execution stage, where patrols and checks form the core of the night shift duties. Begin the East Wing patrol, methodically checking each room and exit as per the schedule on your list. The conference room sits unused, a testament to the building's inactivity during these late hours. Inspect the fire extinguisher, ensuring it's charged and ready, a routine safety check for compliance. Radio static fills the air briefly, a reminder of the isolation with no calls coming in tonight. The coffee grows cold, a small detail that mirrors the slow passage of time on duty. Secure the window locks, the glass reflecting your own silhouette in the dark outside world. Spotlight left on in room 205, adding it to the list for a follow-up check later in the shift. On the monitors, the building remains still, each feed a silent watch over the empty spaces. Approach room 205 to investigate the left-on light, a break from the routine that adds tension. Enter the room, find the light was left on by day shift, turn it off, and secure the area. 2:30 a.m., the night halfway through, with several more hours of patrol ahead on the schedule. Resume the patrol, checking off items one by one, the list slowly shrinking as dawn approaches. A noise from the vent startles you momentarily, but it's just the building's systems operating as expected. At the hallway junction, choose the next patrol path, the decision point in the ongoing execution of duties. Opt for the left corridor, the flashlight guiding your path to start the next sequence of checks on the duty log. 3:15 a.m. The night progresses slowly, with the clock's silent march marking the enduring hours of duty. Check door 112, confirming it's locked and logging the status. Another item completed on the extensive night shift list. Move through the narrow corridor, the flashlight beam revealing nothing but vacant spaces, the isolation palpable in the quiet. Camera feed 3 remains unchanged, displaying the empty lobby, a constant reminder of the building's nocturnal stillness. Fatigue sets in as you rub your eyes, A brief moment of weariness before pushing on with the remaining checks. Radio static fills the air once more. No calls incoming, reinforcing the solitude of the night shift routine. Inspect the fire alarm panel, ensuring all systems are operational. A critical safety verification during the patrol. The coffee mug sits empty, a symbol of consumed energy and the lingering fatigue that accompanies the late hours. Spot a flickering light in storage room 305, adding it to the list for investigation and potential maintenance follow-up. Attempt to fix the flickering light, but it persists, requiring a note for the day team to address later. 4 a.m., the shift nears its end, with the watch's glow highlighting the slow countdown to dawn. Execute the final patrol checks, the duty list nearly complete. Each step weighted with accumulated fatigue. Back at the security desk, the chair offers brief respite as you survey the monitors, the night's work almost done. The duty list shows nearly all items completed. The pen marks a testament to the thorough execution of night shift tasks. Record the last patrol details in the logbook, the entries documenting every step of the night's silent watch. A radio call interrupts the quiet. A late request for a status update that requires immediate attention and verification. Respond to the radio call, summarizing the night's checks and awaiting acknowledgement. A procedural exchange in the system. Update the radio log with the call information, maintaining accurate records as part of the night shift protocol. Compile the logs and list, readying for the report phase, with dawn's early light signaling the shift's impending end. Entering the report stage, where all patrol checks and logs are synthesized into a single formal document for the system. Begin organizing the night's documentation, each pile representing hours of silent work that must now be condensed into the report. The report slip sits empty, a template that will soon hold the summary of every check performed during the lonely shift. Transcribe the first entries from the logs onto the report, ensuring accuracy as each time and status is recorded systematically. A late radio call demands verification for door 204, interrupting the report process and requiring immediate cross-reference with the logs. Dawn approaches, its light a reminder that the shift is winding down, yet the report must be completed before daybreak. Check the log for door 204, discover a missing entry, and prepare to correct the report to reflect the accurate status. Make the necessary correction on the report, using a red pen to highlight the update and ensure clarity for review. The red pen, used for corrections, symbolizes the attention to detail required even in the final moments of the shift. Radio back to the supervisor to confirm the correction, awaiting approval to continue finalizing the report without further delays. With supervisor approval, return to completing the report, methodically adding the final checks and ensuring all items are accounted for. The report is nearly finished, the stack of pages a tangible result of the night's meticulous work and procedural adherence. Sign the report, a formal act that certifies all night shift duties have been logged and reported accurately to the system. Organize the report and logs into a submission folder, ready to be handed over when the day team arrives at shift change. 6 a.m., the official end of the night shift, with the clock signaling that the report must be finalized and ready. Record the final radio log entry, marking the end of communications and the completion of all required night shift protocols. Collect all documentation and place it in the handover tray, ensuring a smooth transition for the day shift that will soon begin. A fresh cup of coffee provides a brief moment of warmth, a reward after completing the rigorous report and night duties. Perform a final check on the monitors, confirming no issues remain before standing to conclude the long night shift. Log out of the security system, power down equipment, and get ready to depart. The night shift officially over with the report submitted. The final stage begins. Shift over, report submitted, ready to hand over to day shift as the system requires completion. Wait for the day shift personnel, the clock ticking past 6 a.m., marking the end of your duty, but not yet the handover. The duty list, fully checked, represents the night's work done. Each item verified and logged into the system. The day shift guard arrives, signaling the start of the handover process, a routine exchange of duties and information. Explain the night's report and logs to the incoming guard, ensuring all details are transferred for continuity in the system. Keys are handed over, a physical symbol of responsibility shifting from night to day, part of the security protocol. Guide the new guard through the radio log and camera system, a necessary step to maintain operational efficiency during shift change. The empty coffee mug, a remnant of the long shift, underscores the fatigue and routine of night duty work. Perform a joint final check of the hallway, ensuring all doors are secure, a collaborative effort to close out the night shift. Sunlight fills the hallway, marking the transition from night to day, a visual cue that the shift is truly over. Sign out on the main log, a formal act that records your departure and transfers accountability to the day shift system. Power down the radio, ending all communications for your shift, a standard procedure to conserve energy and reset for the day. The monitors are off, the room silent, symbolizing the cessation of night watch and the handover to daytime surveillance. Collect your belongings and bid farewell, the handover complete, ready to exit the building and end the night shift. Walk through the lobby, now empty and quiet. Each step a reminder of the long night spent on duty and patrol. The dawn sky outside, vibrant with morning colors, contrasts with the dark interior, signaling the end of the night shift. Exit the building, breathing in the fresh morning air. A release after hours confined to the security room and hallways. Walk to your car, the parking lot empty. The building now behind you, a silent testament to the completed night shift duties. The building stands quiet in the morning light. All systems handed over, the night shift log fully reported and closed. Drive away from the building, the night shift over, the duty log finalized, and the system ready for the next cycle of work.